Hi, I'm Thomas with Believe in the Run, and this is Nike's Pegasus 35. What's really great about this shoe is it's pretty much completely new, but it feels like a Pegasus. So if you love Pegasus and the Pegasus lineup, this has the DNA of the regular Pegasus. It's just all brand new. Other than that, well, not entirely. It still uses Cushlon in a zoom unit, but in new ways. So let's talk about the upper to start. You have the fly wire, which is traditional for the Pegasus, holding your foot in here. But what they've done that's pretty interesting is they've moved this lacing back a notch. I don't know if they just got rid of the holes that were down here, but what it does is it opens up this toe box. So all this becomes more flexible and more accommodating to more foot shapes. So if you have a wide foot, this Pegasus is going to be a lot better for you than the ones in the past. Speaking of the feel, this mesh, super soft. I don't run barefoot, but if I did, I feel like this would be really comfortable against your foot. It also has a stitched in tongue, so you're gonna see here, this isn't moving anywhere. And you might have noticed the tongue looks pretty big. And at first I was like, is that gonna rub against my ankle and cause a little discomfort? Doesn't do anything. I think it's pretty much there just for marketing, so this sticks up real high and you can see that Nike right across the front. What is interesting is they got a lot of feedback from elite runners on this shoe. And one of them was Mo Farah, who doesn't really like a high heel counter because he doesn't like it to rub against his Achilles. So basically what they did was they took this, and instead of having the curved heel counter come up and hold your foot over the top of the bone, it goes along the sides and kind of pinches here and then curls away from the foot. There's no more irritation on your Achilles. And at first when I tried it on and just was walking around, I was like, that's a weird sensation, but when you're running, it pretty much disappears and the heel counter does its job, holding your foot in place. Moving down into the Cushlon midsole, you're gonna find inside there's a zoom unit that is shaped very similar to the carbon plate that's in the Vaporfly 4%. So what you're getting is the technology that they learned in the Vaporfly for that snappy takeoff, and they put it into the shoe, and you do feel it when you're coming through. It's a softer shoe, it's a softer ride, but it still has a little bit of snappiness and firmness from that zoom unit inside here. Full coverage rubber on the outsole. You're gonna get a lot of durability out of the shoe. This shoe can take on all types of running. You can do your slow, easy runs. You can pick up the pace in this shoe. It's kind of like the Pegasus and the Nike Elite 9 had a baby, and here it is. It's not that heavy for a Pegasus. It weighs 10 ounces, which was 283 grams if you're on the metric system there, and feels pretty light in the steps too. Also, shoe 10mm drop. This shoe is gonna work with a lot of foot shapes, a lot of foot volumes. So if you didn't like the Epic React upper fit, this shoe is a good alternative. It has a nice cushioned ride like the React. It is slightly heavier and it has more rubber on the bottom obviously for traction and durability. But overall, this shoe and the Epic React are two great shoes. Megan and I both reviewed the Pegasus, so if you want to go to Believe in the Run and read her opinion on it, apparently it was a women's specific model. I think this shoe is really going to please a lot of people, so if you've liked the Pegasus in the past and you're on the fence on whether you want to try this, definitely give this a shot. Follow us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, check us out on YouTube, subscribe now, and see what reviews we have coming up in the future. Check it out, the Nike Pegasus 35. You're looking at it. The shoe weighs, so you're not gonna, so, again, oh no, I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna wrap it up from there. Do you need to do any of these things?